Hey y'all, welcome back to Summertime Tarot. If you're new to the channel, my name is Summer. Alright, now listen. I know it's been a minute since I made a video. I apologize. I am so sorry, okay? But I am back today with another pick a card. Okay, so this one is specifically for love messages, alright? As always, you know, if you're interested in a personal reading, the link to summertimetarot.com is in the description box below for you to book that. All right. But other than that, let's go ahead and get it started. We got 3 options here. So this is pile 1. Alrighty. Okay. And pile 2. Alright. And pile 3. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with pile 1. Let's go ahead and get started. So if you picked this horn, let's go ahead and see what your message is when it comes to love. Okay, and when I said that, I saw 144. So I feel like some of you here could be really either I get the vibe you may either be single and ready to mingle or you're just very much focused on, you know, strengthening and solidifying yourself. Some of you could even be focused on strengthening your relationship with the divine, maybe your ancestors. Okay, let me see here. Okay, so for some of you, I'm getting the feeling that you could be feeling lost or even lonely. And I also get an impatience here when it comes to love, right? For those of you who are coupled or in a relationship with someone, you could be feeling kind of distant or just having a hard time connecting with your partner. Okay, but let's go ahead and see what the message here is. Pull some cards out. Okay, all right. Message here. Right, for some of you, if you're single, you could have been single for a while here. And you may not even be open to relationships at this time. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we have the ancestor you ignore speaking. So when you come in to talk to me, I have something to tell you and bring me something in return, right? Like I was saying, you may be really focusing on your connection with the divine, your ancestors here. They, you know, and they're confirming that. It says, Spirit guide speaking, don't miss this opportunity. It's your time, no more procrastination. Yeah, and then we also have here higher guardian speaking. My energy is assisting you during this time period. You are going through major transitions. Yeah, so I feel like for most of the folks who pick this pile, right, this is a time for you to really focus on yourself, to focus on improving yourself. Right here with this fertility doll, we do have growth and abundance trying to come in here. But in order for that to happen, right, in order for you to connect with the things that you want, be it your partner or, you know, your soulmate, whatever it is that you're looking for here, stability, right? Like I said, you know, saw earlier 144. So you may be wanting more stability in your life, in your relationships. You're going to have to, I feel, go on this journey with yourself and with the divine to really connect with yourself and who it is that you are and what you want out of life, to really understand, you know, what you want. Let's get some more cards here. I feel like that's important. But also I feel like for a lot of you, you may be very much just focusing on yourself and improving yourself, and that in turn is going to bring in the very person that you want. Okay. I also get the vibe some of you could even be like, either you're intimidated by love relationships, or you feel like people are intimidated by you, right? You could be like a boss or something like that. And I'm not saying to like lower your standards or anything, but to, you know, just be open to love. Okay. Let's get one more shuffle. Hold on. Got cards everywhere. Okay, so some of you could have grown up in a broken home, and that's kind of influencing the way you see love relationships. It could be, you know, in a negative manner, right? You could be closed off here. And it's time for you, right? If you really do want a love relationship, to really... I feel like this is mainly for singles. Let me clarify. This is for those who are single. You may be basing your current perspective or the way that you're looking at relationships off of, be it past relationships or something that you grew up with your parents, right? And that's affecting whether or not you're open to love. You're open to the very thing that you want. Okay, for those of you who are in a relationship here, you may have a lot of pent-up emotions or thoughts, things that you're still holding on to, be it from past relationships or just the past within this relationship. And you're going to have to be open to doing things differently, to, I feel, opening up, being vulnerable, sharing, you know, your thoughts, your emotions, what's going on with you, and not kind of like holding back so much or holding on to so much. I want to say baggage, but that's a heavy word. Just try not to like push things down or shove things down, right? You're not in this alone. This is about, you know, being able to be open and honest with yourself and with others, so that you can come together in a more balanced manner. Okay, because we do have here Dr. Buzzard or Justice card in reverse. So it seems like, you know, some of you could be putting a lot of focus here on your money, right? Your career, whatever it is, or just other things, and not putting a lot of focus on love. And it's time for you to kind of find your balance. And a way to do that is to be more open and more honest with your emotions, to make sure that you are releasing and letting go of anything from the past that's keeping you from, you know, being your whole and most beautiful self. Okay, but that's all I have for you, pile one. Hopefully this helps you in some way. If it did, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I truly appreciate you, and I hope to see you soon. Peace out. Those who pick this here, a mask. Let's see what your message is here. So first off, I get that some of you may be like, if you're single, you may be wanting to settle down, very much desiring a partnership with someone who is on the same wavelength, right? I feel like if you pick this pile, you're probably very spiritual, or, you know, your beliefs, your spirituality is very prominent in your life. And you, if you're single, you may be looking for a partner who shares the same values as you. And if you're in a relationship, you may be wanting to level up and move forward, right, to that next stage, whatever that may be. Yeah, like I'm seeing kids, I'm seeing family. But with that, I'm feeling like there needs to be a little bit more playfulness, right? Because I feel like there could be this almost this air of competition or pressure, and it needs to be released a little bit, to not put so much pressure on yourself or your partner, but to enjoy, the present moment where things are, to enjoy the journey towards, what you want. Which I feel like if you pick this pile, it's probably, marriage, kids, settling down, all that good stuff, okay? But let's go ahead and pull some cards and see what's going on here. Look at that. I was just talking about leveling up. Here's we got initiation. Okay. All right. Yeah, I get like this pile is like you tired of playing games. That's what I'm picking up here. Yeah, like you're very sensitive, right? And because of that, who you partner yourself with is going to be of the utmost importance. They're going to have to be on the same level as you here, right? We have royalty. It says authority, business, rule, respected inheritance, bloodline, leadership, right? It's like you very much want someone of the same caliber. But with that, I feel like, going back to the whole pressure thing, you could either be putting pressure on yourself or on other people, to the point where it's making it hard to just, enjoy things, and to even, this is giving me, it's time for you to like learn how to go with the flow here, to embrace the unknown, and to also with this here oral history, it says as above so below, the past repeating itself, deeper understanding, lessons, receiving messages that are absolute, to let go of things from the past, right? Because when it comes to growth, when it comes to trying to level up, right, if you're still holding on to things from the past, be it past experiences, exes, whatever it is, even anything that may be to do with how you were raised, things that you experienced in childhood, if you're holding on to that and it's impeding you from moving forward or connecting with the people that you want to connect with, right, it's a burden. It's slowing you down. It's making it hard. So it needs to be released. Yeah. So I feel like it's very important here for you to know what it is that you want here, and to not allow like your feelings about maybe feeling behind, or some of you here could even deal with like issues with abandonment. It's like not allowing that to hold you hostage and keep you from actually moving forward and leveling up in the way that you desire, right? So I feel like, if you pick this power, you're going to have to do some work on yourself. You're going to have to like really learn yourself, to go within and figure out like what you may be doing that's holding you back and stopping you from progressing, but also like any habits, any beliefs limiting about your life, about maybe relationships that's keeping you in cycles, right? Because you may be repeating cycles, be it in your life or in relationships. Like you may hit a point and you continue to like go through cycles. Does that make sense? Like let me use an example. Say, I don't know, you keep dating the same kind of person, right? But you want to get married, you want to settle down, you want, the white picket fence and all that good stuff. So it's time for you to really sit down and to work through your issues, right? I hate to say it that way, but to work through those issues, to figure out what they are first, right? I feel like you probably know what they are, but to work on yourself so that you can level up. And once you level up, not once you level up, let me correct myself. the actual process of you working to improve yourself is going to help you to manifest, right, that relationship, that partner that you desire, right? But if you're just holding on to things and you're continuing to repeat certain cycles and ignore red flags, you know, that kind of thing, it's going to keep you in the same cycle. But let's see. Let's get some more cards. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. So some of you could be very like defensive here. Very hold on. You could be very stubborn as well. Yeah. So if you're in a relationship here, you're going to have to learn how to compromise. Right? To learn. And but also I feel like it's very important that you learn how to communicate, you know, your desires, but also how you're feeling, right? I feel like for some of you here, maybe kind of closed off, a little bit standoffish here, not very open to new things, very kind of stuck in your ways, and that's stopping. That's messing with your flow here, basically. Okay. So the message here is just to be open here, right? To doing things differently, to connecting with different people, right? If you're single, you know, be open to connecting with new people, doing things differently, right? It gives me almost the vibe like you may be not interested in maybe online dating or something, or you're kind of stuck in your ways. You want things to be your way, and because of that, it's making it hard for what you want to come to you. Okay. But if you're, you know, in a relationship, I feel like there's a need to find balance between, you know, give and take, push and pull, right? Not always getting your way, but also not always bending to the will of others. Does that make sense? I hope so. But that's all I have for you, Pal 2. Hopefully this helped you in some way. If it did, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I truly appreciate you, and I hope to see you soon. Peace out. All right, those who picked this here, beautiful goddess. Let's see what your message is. Yeah. Of course, if you pick this, right, you may be, the first thing is you may be wanting a kid, right? That's the first thing that comes to mind. Or could be very much focused on kids, on your kids if you have kids. But let's see here. Okay, so the first thing that I'm picking up here is, right, for those of you who are in a relationship, I get the feeling that you may be afraid to rock the boat in some way. Like you've gotten comfortable with things as they are, but there's a need for like some change in order to see some growth, in order to see some progress. But you may be afraid to make those necessary changes, or to speak up, to say what's on your mind, to, go out and do new things, because you are comfortable. It's almost giving me the vibes like there's something that you want to do, maybe with your partner or on your own, but you're afraid to even kind of, speak about it. Now, if you're single, right, it gives me the vibe that right, this is kind of reminding me of pile 2, but you may be kind of stuck in your ways. It gives me the vibe of like someone who may be afraid of commitment here, because it's like, oh, I'm having fun, I like being free, but at the same time there's this desire for a partner, a desire to settle down, to have someone that is consistent and always there, but also a fear of committing to that. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I'm making sense. But let's go ahead and get some cards, see what's going on. Okay, alright, we'll take it. And that one. This card came out in all 3 piles. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. So first off, it says, the ancestor you ignore speaking. So when are you coming to talk to me? I have something to tell you and bring me something in return. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, it's time for you to get out of your comfort zone here. It's time for you to get out of your comfort zone. Yeah, I feel like for those of you who are in relationships, you may be so focused on your partner, so focused on being there for them, that you've forgotten how to take care of you here. But if you're single, yeah, you may be looking around at other people in their relationships. You may be wanting that, but you may be, let's be honest, you may be unwilling to do the necessary work. You may be unwilling to make the necessary changes in your life to accommodate what you actually want. So it's time for you to get really honest with yourself here about what's stopping you from having what it is that you want. Because I feel like there's something that you want here with this fertility doll, something that you want to come in. Be it a kid, right? But also what a child symbolizes. Maybe a new career path, or for those of you who are single, you may actually want a relationship. You want that stability, right? Or if you're in a relationship, you may want something more or something else, but you may not be open to even voicing that. It says, ancestor speaking here, I have a birthday or the day ascendant coming up, pour libations for me. But if you're in a relationship, right, it's important that you protect here what it is that you're building with your partner, right? And to not let short-sightedness, I think that's a good word, to knock you off your path or set you back in any way when it comes to your relationship, right? To not let petty squabbles or short-term desires get in the way of the long term, right? But that also goes for those who are single, right? If you want in the long run to be in a committed relationship with kids, right, to not allow how you're feeling now to get in the way of that long-term goal. All right, but let's pull some more cards, see if any other messages want to come out here. Yeah, because I feel like there's some I'm trying to figure out how the best way to work this. That is okay. Okay, fine. Let's see. Yeah. I keep getting this message of to make sure that you're, voicing your concerns, that you're speaking up, that you're speaking out, right? That you're not kind of repressing any emotions or feelings or fears or desires, but that you're, being open, that you're speaking what it is that you want into existence, right? So be mindful of your words here, whether you're single or in a relationship, right? Because I feel like it's important that you be aware of the power of your words when it comes to manifesting and creating the life that you desire. So if you're single, right, but you're like, I don't know, men or women are dogs, right? You're kind of putting that out there. And so that's what's coming back to you. Now, with the couples, I keep getting this kind of message of like holding your tongue or biting your tongue in order to keep things copacetic here. And so I feel like it's important to, yes, protect your relationship, to protect what you got going, but also to, remember that in order to protect things, you also have to set fire to certain things, right? You got to make some changes. You got to shake some things up. You got to, if something's wrong, you got to talk it out. You got to put it on the table so that things can change. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you're going to, cause deeper issues. You get what I'm saying? Okay, but that's all I have for you. Hopefully this helped you in some way. If it did, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I truly appreciate you, and I hope to see you soon. Peace out.